Now, our cook-along special guest today is the handsome Ntokozo Dlamini. Now, Ntokozo has been featured on popular local TV shows just like Single Girls and Soul City, just to name a few. But his breakthrough role came when he landed the part of notorious gangster Mastermind in the soapy Uzalo. Not only is he an actor, but he's also a businessman who is so passionate about developing the youth. Let's have a look at one of his scenes from the popular soapy.
Yeah, cool man. Yeah, phela qinisela but mina uzangazi ukuba Mastermind mina but just promise nentamveni. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no lalela but yeah, khuluma manje bengifika 2 minutes sengiyangena la. Sure. Sharp. Okay, sure. Felipe, what's my name? What's my name, Felipe? Yes. Yeah. Don't worry about me. Listen, I've got all the cars now. Where's my money? Good. I'll send you location in 10 minutes, okay?
That one Soweto boy.
Give me 1 hour. Give me 1 hour.
Yeah. What is my name? What is my name? From Mastermind, of course, to TK Dlamini. Welcome to Afternoon Express. I'm so glad you're finally here.
Thank you very much for having me, guys. I know we've been trying to link up for some time now, but
I'm so glad.
At last we're here.
At last we're here, and of last you bringing your incredible talent to our loft, which we so appreciate. But you didn't always want to go into acting. You first started by studying marketing, and then you found your way to acting. Talk to me about that journey.
Okay, obviously, you know, like any black parent, you know, you want to educate your child so they get a proper qualification, and then eventually get hired and have a 9 to 5, and then get married, and then the cycle goes on like that.
Of course.
So that was the plan my parents had, but obviously I had a different plan. So I then started marketing, and then almost to the end of my 3rd year, I was like, actually, I'm suffocating.
Can't do this.
I can't do this anymore. So I then spoke to my mom. My dad wasn't having it. Then she was like, okay, you know what? I'll support you if you want to do this acting thing. And I had been going once or twice to theatre shows and whatnot, and, you know, behind Dad's back. But after that, he then warmed up, I think, after my first gig.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had to move to Joburg with no money. I had to crash with some relatives and some friends. I think there was a time where I actually stayed at Wits, but I wasn't a student there.
Wow.
So we had to, yeah.
But you kind of have to make it happen for yourself, you know. If you've got a dream, if you've got a goal and a vision, you will do anything at all costs necessary to achieve.
Well, that's true.
How were you able to convince Dad? I know you said it took the first job, but I'm sure, were there any consequences to your actions? Was he able to discipline you in his eyes?
Well, obviously he had bought me a vehicle to attend classes, you know, because sometimes we had late classes. So he had bought me a vehicle. So he was like, if you want to take up this acting thing, you have to leave my car here. And I'll give you a bus. And you take a bus to Johannesburg. Yeah, I think he gave me like 1,500.
Yeah.
So which was enough to last me for like half the month.
Wow.
And then from there you had to then be a man.
You will see for yourself.
So it wasn't easy.
But you have made it so far.
Yeah,
How are you able to get over those uneasy times, those times where you just like, you know what, it all looks bad, all the odds are stacked against me, but you have to get up and you have to kind of prove that you're worthy of doing this and you can do it well?
Yeah, I think, I'm not going to lie, I think having good friends around and people that really just want to support you and see you strive, my grandmother as well, was a great support system. You know, just knowing that people believe in you and they're saying, no, just encouraging words like, it's going to be okay, I've got $500 for you here, I think it should last you for the week. Or, you know, just those helping hands. I had friends like that really helped me out. And, yeah, so it's all thanks to them.
Beautiful. I want to quickly touch on your acting. You have such an incredible acting resume. I'm sure so many local talents want to kind of have the nods that you have ticked off. You've finished your role as Mastermind. Everyone loved to hate Mastermind. You were the gangster, but you're also a pretty boy. How were you able to completely become this person and kind of change the look, change your facade and take on the role?
Okay, obviously, I come from the hood, come from a township.
Yes.
So it wasn't too far-fetched. I had to then obviously go back to the hood and actually spend time with people that have been in jail, some of them, you know, people that used to steal cars, people that were gangsters that used to sell different things that are illegal. So I had to then go and sit down with them and just find out, because there's different lingo, because we shot in Guamash.
Yes.
And I think, yeah, they still shoot in Guamash. So I had to go sit down with the guys from that specific township, you know, because the lingo from a township in Cape Town won't be the same as a township in Durban. So I had to go and actually sit there and engage with them, you know, and learn how they speak, how they move, how they, you know. So I think that did help me into adding the different fruits onto the character.
Yeah, and you did that so successfully. And you're not only a successful actor, but you're also a successful businessman. And you've co-founded and you've come up with the KZN Youth Development Expo. Talk to me about this initiative.
Okay, yeah. Exhibitions are like my thing. I really like youth development things. There's actually a sports one that I'm going to be doing soon on the 28th of April in Johannesburg in Soweto. So I always do these youth initiatives because I feel like, you know, a lot of people are messing up in their youth stages now, you know. So by the time you get to 35 years old, your life is so messed up that you can't even steer it into the right direction. So I've got a couple of initiatives. I've got an events office that deals with it. We're based in Durban. So we work with various departments and they assist, and some people donate. And we go and we do youth exhibitions for acting, youth exhibitions for like life career moves and whatnot. The other one we had Vega as one of the sponsors as well. So, you know, there's a lot of other companies that come on board to make this thing a success.
Yesterday we were talking about micro-volunteering day, and that was yesterday, and I can see that you're doing it so beautifully in your own community, and you're taking the time to nurture that young talent, nurture those young ones, keep them off the streets, which I think is so important, and get them to back something positive.
I know, yeah. I think, yeah, what's happening now with these drugs, there's Wunga, there's Cat, there's, you know, there's all these drugs that these kids take, and, you know, it's really killing our future, you know. We may take it lightly now, but 10, 15 years from now, who's going to lead the country?
Yeah, it will be a different story.
So we need to start luring them back. I've got younger siblings, so it's very, very close to my heart.
Beautiful, thank you so much. And I know something something else that's very close to your heart is food, of course. And you've given us an incredible recipe, a hearty beef lasagna. So we're going to be checking out your culinary skills in a bit. Yeah,
I hope you guys are ready.
Wow. Okay, so challenge accepted. It's going down in the kitchen. After the break, we start to prepare our flavorful beef lasagna. And remember, you can call us live on 021-430-9881 if you have any culinary questions, or if you have a question, of course, for our amazing guest, TK. You also can engage with us online and share your 7-color Sunday dish with us just by tweeting Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express. We also have a Facebook page. Head over there, drop a comment. Who knows? Maybe I'll be reading your comments at the end of the show. See you after the break.